Hey everyone, welcome to episode 61 of the Star Wars Popcast. My name is Christopher.
My name's Patrick.
And I'm Lex.
Yeah, and a little less uneventful week here, I guess, because, we did have the NFTs. We had the NFTs earlier this week.
Yeah.
I took part in it, and yeah, I don't know. I don't think it's worth it myself. Patrick, you took part in it as well?
Yes, I did. I fared better than most.
I would say.
Yeah, I bought 3 premium packs and 2 standard packs. Happened to complete 50% of the collection in its entirety, but I didn't get any legendaries, but I nailed the Grail.
Hell yeah.
I did get the Luke Grail, so pretty pumped for that. But
that's awesome.
On the idea of it, for all the hype it got, I don't think it was like, for me, like if I didn't get that Grail, I probably would have been crestfallen and thought it absolutely sucked. Like most people are thinking. I'm to the point where if there's one of those that I wanted that I didn't get, I'll just buy the card and redeem it when. But I don't know. It was kind of like, and I didn't understand how it all went. With just the starting, I could have jumped into it, but it's more of the. I thought you had a couple days to buy the cards before Funko decides to burn them. Like, to me, I thought that was crazy.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe typically they do. Maybe they if it does well. Well, I guess some of them have sold out on the first day, so I don't know. I guess if it doesn't sell out on the first day, they burn the rest of the packs, I guess.
I don't know.
Yeah.
What do you think, Lex?
I had like a super busy day that day, and so by the time I got home to go purchase some, I had watched Chris and kind of talk to you guys, and you were both like, meh, and then I saw Will was like, meh, and I was like, let me just save my money. I think my goal now is if I do want one of them, I could just go purchase the card, and then redeem it, or even just wait for the aftermarket ones.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I think if I did purchase cards and I didn't get a Grail or Legendary one, I would have been heartbroken.
Yeah, that's how I feel. Because it's such a waste of money. I got 3 packs. I spent $70 Canadian on 3 packs.
And they're not cheap, man. That's $30 a pack, and if you try to buy multiple so that way you can kind of have better odds, you're dumping a lot of money for very low probability, which sucks. Patrick, you definitely got lucky. So
big time lucky.
But
what was it, like 0.02% or something crazy?
Something like that. Yeah. I can't remember what the chances.
And luckily, Lex, I was even more surprised because I saved 2, 1 premium, 1 standard that I was going to film, and that's when I ended up I was flicking through, and I was like Grail, and I was like, oh, Legendary or something, or uncommon. Oh, Grail! Oh, got the Grail! I was not expecting anything, so it was a huge surprise. And being that it was the Grail, it was like, oh. But at this point, I'm kind of on the fence, do I even want to try to complete it to try to get the royalty? I don't know. I'm torn.
Well, don't you if you pulled one of those cards, don't you automatically get the redemption coin for it?
When you get the royalty one or the legendary.
But to get the royalty,
I thought you would have to
collect all the sets.
Yeah, I thought you just completed 1 set. I got all the common.
No, you got to get all the sets. Yeah, you got to complete all the sets.
That's a beast. Because I think the common, uncommons, you could pick most of those up for 5 cents. So literally, the one, it was I would have spent 70 cents to complete the commons. And I needed it. So it was really cheap. So I was looking at that. I was like, okay, not too bad. But then to get that, you're going to have to buy all the legendary cards too. And that can get kind of pricey. I don't know.
I don't know if you need to get all the legendary cards to get the...
to get the royalty?
The royalty. No, I think it's just the sets.
Okay.
But I could be wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
Zombie Hunter says, hey, guys. Hey, Zombie Hunter.
Hey, Zombie Hunter.
Mm-hmm.
I'm curious what if any of the people, subscribers or followers listening, how they did, if they even participated, what their thoughts were. Did they waste? They, no hype for them whatsoever.
Yeah.
And if they did,
For me, it's just a waste.
yeah,
It's a waste. I won't be doing it anymore.
It's a meh.
Yeah, I mean, I don't do a series 2 after this because like a lot of people criticize the pops. Like I know the three of us, we like the sculpts, but after watching other people's videos, like Fish, they mentioned like the glow in the dark on the Leia. It's only the lightsaber on the background, which is that was a dumb idea. The Palpatine was like the exact same Palpatine sculpt that we've gotten before. They just put it on a deluxe base, but like the Han, I like the Han, I like the 3PO. The Luke's really cool, so I'm kind of jealous you're getting that Luke Skywalker.
Luke is beyond the coolest one, the one that you wanted.
100%.
Yeah,
right. The 3PO one I kind of liked. The Han half frozen, I'm kind of like iffy on that. I like the idea that it's kind of different, but like I don't know. I would have been better if it was kind of him melting as opposed to getting frozen, like because we never see that, so that's kind of where you see him coming out of the carbonite when Bosch, Leia, freeze him. So I don't know. I was a little torn with that. The Vader, meh. The little hand chopped off in the background, same background they give to Emperor, and again use the same Emperor. That was kind of lame, in my opinion.
Yeah,
so, I don't know. The one thing I like about the royalty is I have that 6-inch Luke the movie poster, and I've been saying for over a year now I would like to see Funko do the original movie poster, that exact style movie poster with the Leia pose, but do it all with Funko characters and make it look like it's the poster, like have it layered up.
Yeah, I would love that.
I think that would be fucking mind-blowing.
Yeah.
I mean, I definitely thought it was crazy though, because I felt like the three of us were like pretty similar. Like, I feel like the Luke is like crazy to me.
Yeah.
But there was a lot of people. I watched some other videos, like Chris was saying, and they were like, "These are the worst pops I've ever seen."
Yeah.
Like they were dogging them. I understand everyone's entitled to their own opinion, but when have we gotten an upside down Luke Skywalker like that? Like I feel like that's.
I mean, we got it in the 2-pack, which I've seen some people comment on, but I don't think it's the same. Like I think it do you have that one, Patrick? Or you saw that and you didn't get it?
No, I have just the Luke on Hoth, like solo, like just
because there's one that comes in a box with the Wampa and he's upside down in the packaging.
I think that's just the packaging holds him in that.
Yeah, I think once you take him out, he's not upside down. So if you're an out of box collector, it's not the same.
You don't have the lightsaber reach either that you're getting.
And the little detail of the lightsaber in the snow there, like
it's crazy.
It's dope.
And people were criticizing the Han Solo, like the Han Solo that's like mid freeze as he's in the carbon freezing chamber. That's pretty cool.
And like his head would probably still bobble. The only one I think is definitely super lazy was the palps. Like you stuck it on the same base that you're already doing for Vader, and it's the same like sculpt that we've already gotten. Darth Vader, at least his hand's missing. We don't have that. So I don't know. I definitely think out of all of them, Emperor Palpatine was the worst, but I feel like they were all like super unique and like really cool. Like we got like a dozing off C3.
I didn't mind.
It was a fine line. Yeah, I thought it was a fine line between playing it safe to get new collectors to do it and doing something different. Right? They didn't want to do too different where people didn't know who the character was. Right? So I get what they did.
But expanded out and probably hit on a little from each of the trilogies. I think could have done a little better too for it. You would have expanded your audience a little bit more, and it would have given us maybe some new sculpts or forced them to do some new sculpts for characters that we've seen before. I don't know. I don't know if I'd do it again.
Like Asajj Ventress. Give Asajj Ventress a pop. Absolutely.
Yeah.
We'll get into that a little bit later when we do our top 5 because we had the Bad Batch episode.
So that 2-pack with Luke and the Wampa, he's upside down in the box, but when you take him out, his base is it's like a normal pop.
Yeah.
So it's like
unless you keep it in the box.
I'm jealous, Patrick, that I am jealous, Patrick, that you're getting that.
I was jealous at myself too because I couldn't believe it. Like, I was like, I never win these kind of things. So I was like, wow.
You had an out of body experience. You're like, what the heck did this guy just get? And
well, for a moment, honestly, I didn't think I'd get a Grail. I didn't know how these things really run, and I could not believe it when I first saw it. Like, again, I tried to do reaction video for a Bad Batch, and when I just sat there watching it, I was like, wow, I was emotionless. So like even me doing this, I was like, okay, and I saw it, but I was like, is that? Oh,
Yeah.
Like it took me a moment, and then I went through the rest, and it still took me a few minutes to really kind of sink in that I got the Grail. Like,
yeah.
Because like, am I really gonna get it, or do I have to have all of them to get it? Like, I wasn't sure at first, so I made out like a bandit on this one. I don't know if I look fair as well any other time, so do I just kind of hang it up? Called it quits with getting a Grail on this one. I don't know. I think if I was to do it again, I'd just wait for the cards to go and buy the one I want. I think that's how I approach it, personally.
I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait until they show up on Marketplace, because I got my friend Adam, who runs the local Funko Pop group here on Facebook, and he orders stuff, and he can get some of them. Like he does the NFTs and gets them and buys them and sells them to the group.
Well,
so I'll wait till they show up here, and then I don't have to pay for shipping either.
If they have cards that they burned, right?
Yeah.
So is it like they then have to produce them, or they already produced? They have cards for them. Like, where is that? Because I'm wondering, how do some of these other NFT pops have shown up at like discount stores? I don't know if those are fake or not, but it didn't seem like it. Like someone's gonna walk into a store, put it on a shelf cap, and then walk back and film it. Like, I don't know. I've heard at these warehouse sales that Funko's had that people pulled NFTs going to them. So I'm like, I'm curious what's going to happen, because I think only 1,200 of the Grails were claimed out of the 1980.
Yeah, so they probably have some.
That's my thought. Or
somewhere.
Have they not even produced these yet?
I feel like
they had to, because they have physical, or is that just a render?
I think it's just a render, because I mean, on their website, you can start redeeming them. Like, you have to redeem them before August 23rd.
Yeah.
So that's like in a few months. So I almost kind of feel like maybe they haven't produced them yet.
Yeah.
And they'll kind of do it when they get closer, because there's a whole bunch of Lukes. Like, I mean, there's 19, like almost 2,000 available, but not all of them got redeemed.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They're only like a little over 1,200, I think, got.
Yeah, no.
So like, what would you do if you did produce them?
Is Patrick going to get his Grail next year when it ships to him, and then like the following year, Tony's going to find it at Ross or something?
Right.
That would suck.
At this point, I'll just be happy when I get it. I'm definitely going to have to photograph that some bitch.
Yeah, for sure.
That's going to be one everyone's going to want to see. So
100%. I can't wait for that unboxing.
And I've already been like, all right, so he's hanging upside down and he's already got a back. How do I light? I put it on a snoot and maybe have it hit the ice crystals that he's hanging. Are they translucent enough? Like, I've already been thinking
it, eh?
Yeah,
you've lost some sleep over it. I can tell.
I'm excited, but again,
I'm excited for you.
Gotten that, I
jealous, but excited for you.
Super pumped, like everybody else.
Yeah,
like, it doesn't happen to me often, so I was like, yeah. But that's why I was cranking to get that video out that same night, because I felt like this never happens to me, and I got the Grail. So it was fun. It was fun in that extent. But other than that, I mean, it was kind of Like I think for an NFT, they should all animate. Maybe some are longer animations, like you get those epic ones are really nicely done. Because I have the Yoda one and I love it. It's Yoda sitting there and he's raising the X-Wing out of the swamp. Like, really cool animation. The one thing I do like about those is at least you could download it and have it as a video clip.
Yeah. But the thing is too, like, you can click on ones you don't have and download the animation too.
Oh, you can?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm clicking. Yeah, no, I'm clicking on it too. Like, I'm clicking on the Yoda and I'm watching the Yoda one right now, and it's
okay.
You can download it. Yeah.
Save video.
Okay, so kind of uneventful even there. So.
Yeah, so like, really, you're not getting anything, because it's not like you can keep these things. Like, I mean, you keep them; they're in your account, but
what's that do?
But they like don't leave your phone or your laptop. So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're on the app. Besides that, Woo!
I mean, that's what I kind of mentioned to Chris earlier. I was like, I almost kind of wish these were like Pokemon cards or something, and like you could like have them physically, and like if you have like a Grail
Yeah.
card, you could like redeem it, still get the pop, but you could like grade the card. I was like, that would be like crazy, just
Yeah.
walking through a convention and you're like, well, who's got this card? Like, let me sell mine, and I don't know.
Yeah.
That could be cool.
Yeah.
Some of the foil and hologram ones would be
Yeah.
kind of neat in that fashion. In a
But
physical form.
I get it. Like, I get that some people like the thrill of gambling and trying to get this stuff, because I have one subscriber who's a completist, and he mentioned on one of the comments on the video, he's like, yeah, I'm a completionist. I had to get as many packs as I could and stuff. And yeah.
Wow. Did he get them all?
It's crazy. I don't think so. This is the same subscriber that messaged me and you in a group chat. So
okay,
he's trying. So, but yeah, no, I get it. Like it's the thrill of, I don't know.
I mean, it's
trying
like playing
to get it, I guess. But
it was fun to be a part
yeah.
of it, and I've never been a part of NFT because they haven't done
Yeah.
Star Wars. So
Yeah.
being it was the first Star Wars NFT, I definitely and that's
now
kind
it's
of
like
what our
it's
channel's
$70. I wish I hadn't spent on it, and I could have spent on something else. So
agreed.
Yeah.
Agreed. Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you guys pick anything up this past week? I didn't pick anything Funko related up this past week, I don't think.
I did. One hasn't
Did you?
arrived yet, and one did arrive. I haven't unboxed.
Yeah, I haven't picked up anything yet. So, but
Maybe.
and I think next month will probably be very similar, because I got to save for Calgary Expo and get some signatures and photo ops and stuff. So yeah.
Yeah, I got I wouldn't say grail of mine, like something I've been on, but it's one that I've been on the hunt for a while.
Right.
And I have the other 3 versions of this character that Funko's done, but I don't have this one. And
okay.
This one's becoming harder and harder to find.
Okay. Is there only 3 other versions of this character?
There's going to be 4 altogether.
Okay.
3.
I wonder if Lex and I can guess which character this is. There's only 3 other characters of this character.
3 other versions of it.
3 other versions.
Well, it's definitely not Grogu.
Is it Grievous?
No,
it's not. Grievous.
I'll give you a hint. It's a newer wave from a newer show.
Okay.
Thrawn?
A newer wave. No. No, there's only 3 Thrawns.
I did pick up a Thrawn when he was $5 though.
Yeah.
In Target.
It's a newer wave from a newer show.
Mm-hmm.
Is it like Mandalorian related? No. What other new show?
No, Ahsoka. Is it Ahsoka? So it's got to be like it's not Bad Batch, because we only got 2 characters there.
New show.
So it's got to be Kenobi.
Kenobi. Okay.
Oh. Okay.
Well,
there's only 2 Inquisitors. There's 2 fifth brothers. Who else is
it one
there?
of the?
The Purge Trooper?
Ding 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 ding. Yes. So one of the ones I wanted is the Purge Trooper.
There's 3 from the Kenobi series, right? Yeah, there's 3 from the Kenobi series.
Jedi Fallen Order is just totally badass.
I like that one better.
Totally different looking. Yeah, way cooler looking. And I was after watching this last Bad Batch, I went back to Visions season 2 and watched that Hindu Indian version of the Jedi with the woman with the cane.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I just really like
that one had Purge Troopers, didn't it?
It did have the Purge Trooper, but the ones from Jedi Fallen Order in it.
Yeah.
So I was like, man, that just looks so awesome. And that whole clip, that whole short is absolutely fire. And my rewatching that was really trying to formulate, like in my head, my theories in my head of seeing.
Does he look like he's leaning a bit now?
Yeah,
he's leaning forward.
He almost looks like he aged like 50 years.
Yeah, he's starting to lean. The only other Funko Pop I don't think he was leaning that far forward, was he? Maybe it's just me.
Is that I don't think I have that one out.
I mean, from that angle, I can't really tell, but he definitely looked like.
I'm kind of looking at him like he's down on the lower shelf. So I was like, is he starting to lean a bit? Because I have Val from the Solo movie, and she's leaning hardcore. Like she's
I
she's
mean,
like tilting
yeah.
forward like that. Like she's doing like what's
My-
that sport where you're skiing downhill and you're leaning forward? That's what she
My
looks like
hair
she's
is
doing.
doing that.
Oh,
From
your hair is
Rebels,
doing
the
that.
Rebels series
Oh, really?
one. But I think it's because her head, like
So
the
big.
Yeah,
like the
it's the
head
weight in the
sculpt
head.
is
Yeah.
so heavy.
Yeah.
I have that with one of the Inquisitors.
Like she's almost like,
second
and I'm like,
sister?
oh, we need to go back.
Yeah, second
Yeah.
sister's head's going backwards. Like her neck's up here and her head's like back here.
Yeah. My slave Leia one, the head's tilting forward, but the body's
I have
not
seen that
too
the
bad.
female pops. I've heard that they
Yeah, because they're so dainty, right? That's what it is. But Grievous is pretty dainty too. But
Always take a little heat gun to him too.
yeah,
hair
I should
dryer.
do that. I should do that eventually and just do that. But
Prop him up a little bit more.
yeah, that's okay. Zombie Hunter will forgive you.
Yeah, but I
Okay.
was trying to put my theories together of what made me think of that Purge Trooper and get that as I was watching that Vision season 2 and how
Right.
they were helping her escape. You know, no, you
Mhm.
can't come and stuff like that. And it had a lot of callbacks to the episode we're going to get into in a few minutes here at the Bad Batch, in my opinion. So I thought that was really neat. And just rewatching Visions 2 again, I'm like, I'm getting excited for maybe. Can we get a Vision season 3 announcement? Like, I really enjoyed
I'm sure,
Visions.
you know what? I'm sure they'll do it. I'm sure they'll do it.
I feel
Visions
like
was,
they have to.
It's
yeah,
so,
I think Visions is a hit.
it's in Japan this year. Like, I think there should be I was surprised that I love the graphics they came out with. I was surprised it wasn't more like Ronin looking, like, you know, like
maybe they'll announce it at Celebration in Japan.
Dude, what they should do is they should have a damn feature length Ronin animation,
Yes.
and show it at
Yes.
Celebration. Be like, you came to Japan, let's give you Japan. Booyah!
Yeah, that'd be
Like,
cool.
that would be. Come on, you think fans have traveled all the way to Japan and they got to see that? That would that would get my ass on a plane immediately. Like that would be so awesome to hear. So
I mean, it would be cool because the Ronin's definitely my favorite episode, and like I've got all the comics. I read the book. Like I love the Ronin character. He's such like an enigma, and the animation style on it was insane. Like I think that's still my favorite episode. Like
it's got its most unique look of all of them, I think.
And even the Funko Pop is like unique. I'm like,
that's the one I don't have yet. I still need to get that.
The solo one or the 2-pack?
I want to get the solo one.
Okay.
I like the both. I like them both. I really like the 2-pack because I love the droid.
Yeah.
I just don't have the space to put these deluxe pops.
The other two, I was the Kari and Am.
Yeah, those ones are tough. But
and you know what I like better were the actual was it Figure Arts or somebody did actual sculpts of figures. Again, they look like someone pulled right out of the animation screen and popped it on their desk. I was like, those looking, and I'm not into that kind of anime, but it really looked cool. And if you're into it and you're a Star Wars fan, these were fire. I mean, they just look so detailed, so smooth.
I'm not into the sculpts like that either. Like if I could afford it, sure, but like they're pretty pricey.
Well,
that's why I collect Funkos, right?
Statues, which are pretty awesome.
Yeah, those are pretty cool too. Yeah, I keep looking for more of those, but they're not like, I don't know. You can find them at cons sometimes. Or
see,
on eBay.
I'm getting to the point. Even though there's things I want to get, I'm kind of holding back because I'm like, should I just get more shelves themselves put into my cases that I've got? And should I get those things that you have, those little acrylic displays, something like that? Because I'll be honest, since I've started expanding by being able to take my collection out of its boxes, getting the 4 other bookcases in the other room, being able to spread this out, it allowed me to, I want to switch it up. But also I've really enjoyed taking them out of the damn boxes. Like,
of course, that's the only way to collect
the Vader, you know, in the chamber. I just thought that was so cool. And it great. I have it and it's in this box, but now having it out of its box, I really like it. And then even moving them around the room, like I put the Boba Gets His Bounty up here, and I'm like, oh, you don't see any. There's no detail. Like, okay, so that Funko Pop has to be lower so that when you can see the top of the carbonite and you can see the floor.
Yeah.
And so just kind of being able to have them out of their box and do that, it just has a
Yeah.
different appreciation for the collection and for the pops themselves and all the work that went into it in the first place.
Yeah, absolutely.
100%.
Yeah. So we did have another episode of the Bad Batch earlier this week. So we'll do our top 5 for that, but we're also going to do our top 5 from the Acolyte trailer, because we did have a request in our last episode last week where somebody was asking if we were going to do a top 5. And we weren't originally going to do one because we were just going to wait till the series comes out, but we'll do one. We'll do a top 5 out of that trailer as well. So we'll do that as well. We didn't really have much news this week, though, as far as Funko Pops go.
Nope. Nothing crazy.
Something's got to drop, though, right, guys?
Yeah, May 4th is coming up.
Yeah, we're like almost a month out, so I think things will start picking up, but I think until then it might be a little like dry.
Yeah.
I'm hoping
we're 2 months away from the Acolyte, so
yeah.
Well, you got Acolyte coming out, right? Why don't they announce like an exclusive pop of one character just to get us excited? Like, let's see some packaging for it, like some branding.
I wish it did.
Right? Like, kind of like, here's what I think people forgot, that the collectors and fandom, because they kind of go hand in hand, right? the fandom and the collection. So, but remember when they used to have all those Star Wars days with the prequels, and it'd be like early, like, oh, you got like the battle droid, but he was on this vehicle. You had no idea what it was, what character.
Yeah,
it was just cool. I had to have it.
Yeah,
you know?
and it was always characters you saw in the trailers too, right? So you saw the battle droid in the trailer, you saw the Mace Windu in the trailer. They gave him a blue lightsaber because they didn't know what color lightsaber he was going to have until episode 2. But yeah,
but it was cool that we got to have things like that.
But we already got reveals of the Black Series figures, though. So
that's exactly what I was gonna say. They literally, like, the day after the trailer dropped, Hasbro announced like all the different figures, and I was like, dude, like, why can't Funko be like that? You know?
Yeah.
Like, come on. So I don't know.
And they should be. Yeah. You would think they would be at this point. Like, it isn't.
They were with the Mandalorian, which is sad. Like the first season of the Mandalorian, we got the first 4.
Ahsoka, like,
Ahsoka was really close too.
Like, I think the first episode, like, they already had announced the first wave, and I was like, whoa.
Yeah.
I was like,
but I think the Mandalorian, they had the first 4 characters announced before the episodes dropped. So
yeah. Well, at least for a Mandalorian, they released a pop before the show even dropped at I think New York Comic-Con. Yeah,
that's true. So
they kind of dropped it there, which is cool. But I haven't seen them do like. Let's get excited. Let's build some excitement for your product and the brand and the particular series or show. Like, let's get it going on a great path. Like, just show us one. Release one.
Yeah.
And I also kind of feel like when you release them in tandem, it's less likely to end up at Ross or like in a landfill, because people want them when the show's coming out. Like, when all the hype is there, that's when they need to be dropping, not months to a year later.
Yeah.
Because by then you're almost like, well, I don't really need that pop anymore. But I guarantee you, probably if they dropped the Mando wave right when Mando was happening, I would have bought all of them.
I think the same with Andor. We only got 3. And I think because so many people were panning Andor by the end that they never even continued to do another wave of them.
Yeah, which is unfortunate.
Yeah. I mean, especially for Tony. We know he loved that, He should have gotten more pops for that show.
He's
a funny story.
Of those pops.
Oh, there we go. There's a funny story about Samuel L. Jackson's lightsaber.
Ooh, what is it?
Oh, yeah. What is it? Yeah, let us know.
Tell more.
Shogun says greetings. Hey,
I
Shogun.
wonder if he's going to talk about the etched on the bottom.
Right. Yeah. But, let's jump into our top 5 and we'll go over the Bad Batch episode. And then we'll go over the Acolyte.
Magnificent, aren't they?
And so we'll go over the
Bad Batch. What do you want to go over first? Bad Batch or Acolyte?
Do you have that brought up, Patrick, on your end?
I can. Hold on just a sec. And I could do just that.
Yeah, let's do that. Let's do the Bad Batch first, and then we'll... Rob says, thank you for doing these. Hey, you are welcome, Rob.
You're very welcome.
You know what? That's what we are here for. And I mentioned this when I recorded my episode with our friend Gianni V the other day, because he's doing a pre-recorded episode for the week that he's going away for work. So we got talking, and I was telling him in that episode that that's like one of the main reasons, aside from like I'm already collecting this stuff anyways, but that's one of the main reasons I'm doing this is to help people, and getting comments like this and like, oh, you helped me make a decision buying this Funko Pop, like getting comments like that. That's
awesome.
why I'm doing it.
Yeah,
So,
it means everything.
Yeah, Asajj, yes.
Asajj is cool.
Asajj is cool.
We can actually get a pop-up.
Absolutely.
Now, finally.
Right? Hopefully. Like Jedi Asajj. Well, Patrick, do you want to go first on this one? Or Lex? Which one?
Let's go first. Have Lex go first.
Right,
I mean, we're already kind of on a screen. I want an Asajj pop. It doesn't even have to be this one. Like, it could be the one with her hair kind of slicked back when they were in the water. Or even like a Clone Wars one. I just need an Asajj pop. Like,
yeah.
I think it just has to happen.
Yeah.
Where I think like the boat capsized and there was like she kind of had her hair back, and then like a few minutes later her hair was like back to how it was, and I was like, okay.
You can't just tease us like that, Zombie Hunter. Send us a link to this interview so we can watch it later. Send it to the Popcast, Star Wars Popcast on Instagram. 2D Ventress, yeah. I'm surprised we don't have any Tartakovsky Clone Wars pops. I feel like they would sell.
Ooh, that would be cool.
General Kenobi's bunker would be all over those.
Oh, I would be all over those too.
They've done Samurai Jack pops, so that style could be duplicated very easily.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
If anyone from Funko is watching, there, you can have our idea for free.
But Asajj's hair, I think, like this, where it's wet and pushed back.
Yeah, and she had it like kind of slick back at some point. I think it was like in the scene, but I just love I like that. You know, like something different. But
not bad.
And then the one where Omega is kind of like balancing with the thing on her head.
Yeah,
that would be cool. But I mean, other than that, I didn't feel like there was like the introduction or like the possibility of pops. Like I feel like was much harder for this episode. You know, I feel like we're getting the same characters, which I don't mind.
It is tough to pick. Yeah, but finally we got Asajj. So
yeah, I mean, I think that's what I could be happy about.
Oh yeah, I agree. It's hard to say, oh, I wanted a different one when you had nothing except you finally get an Asajj. You know what I mean? We've had these same characters for a week, so I agree.
Yeah.
I'm kind of in that same boat like with you on that. Even for mine, it would be Asajj, maybe a different pose. Like I liked, I don't think Funko's ever going to make it, but I liked when she was like force choking one, and the other one was, at the tip of it.
That's a great look. I love that, and I'm kind of like on the same page as you, Patrick, where you mentioned like maybe this is leading into something with Asajj and Quinlan and starting the path.
So hoping. I mean, one can hope, right? Like, here's the thing. I don't think this is like a new change. So even if you didn't read the Dark Disciple, I think we started to see this change happening in her when she was helping Ahsoka after Ahsoka had been framed, So I think that this has been a slow, gradual change for Asajj Ventress. So I'm really pumped to see it. Now, if we are getting, if this is Moosh Boosh and we are getting an entree and a dessert, like, love to have something live action. Quinlan,
absolutely.
Bring Quinlan to live action with her, like, awesome, and make it about the path, like smuggling. I think that would make the most sense. How to these force?
I mean, they're doing what they're doing, Andor season 2, which would be the next big, Star Wars live action one coming out.
Well, isn't Skeleton Crew?
But I mean, like in this time frame where she could show up, because before the original trilogy, so she could show up there.
Yeah, it would be neat, but I also think that there's more for the animation. I'm still hoping that we get like a spinoff of the Clone Rebellion or something. I don't know, something to see what transpires from here to Rebels, like to fill that gap. I'd be down.
I can't remember. I heard somewhere, some channel talking about it, but I heard that Dave Filoni's already has like another Clone Wars related spin-off in the works. Like, for after the Bad Batch is done.
I hope that would be it. It'd be kind of cool.
Yeah, who knows if maybe it's like Rex and whoever's remaining from this show, getting the Clone Rebellion ready, right? But who knows? All these battle episodes.
I agree with Rob.
Same characters. Yeah.
Next week we're gonna get Wanda Sykes' character possibly, right? Because we haven't seen that.
Yeah, we haven't seen her yet. That's right. We haven't seen her yet. Put Ventress in Kenobi season 2. Yeah, that too. But
I think they nixed that even.
Yeah, I think so. So I saw this on I can't remember, Instagram or Facebook. Somebody posted it. So you know how the Disney Plus shows are going to Blu-ray in Steelbook or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
So Mandalorian and Andor, they all say first complete season or whatever, or second complete season for Mando. But the Kenobi series says complete series.
Oh.
So they might have just told us that it's not coming by not telling us.
I think they've kind of said without saying that they weren't doing it. It's a shame because it could be cool.
It is a shame. But,
I mean, I kind of figured because I almost kind of thought by them doing the movie that was like it was either going to be a season 4 or the movie, and I feel like by doing the movie you kind of nixed doing a season 4. But I think they kind of just
I don't mind them going back like backwards though, kind of like we're doing with the Acolyte.
Mm-hmm.
I think that I think there's so much that we'd like to see of like how the Jedi became Jedi, what were the Sith, and how did they rise and fall. Like there's so many of those stories that we'd like to see that. It would be great to tell that, and I think it'd be kind of like what did you do with Predator? Like you can keep going in future years, but I thought it was cool that they've gone back in time with Predator, and they're going to do that for the next revision of Predator. It's a back in time kind of thing. So I think that's really cool that they got this immense history that they can play with, and then they're not really utilizing it like they could. So I'm hoping the Acolyte is their first kind of toes in the water to get us to tell more tales from that. Like I like the fact that it's going to be from a darker perspective.
Yeah.
So tons of great ideas coming out in this era and time frame.
I mean, the one era that I feel like they haven't touched on except for in video games and books and stuff is like the Knights of the Old Republic. I would love to see, like, I know like we clearly get what's going on in the future, but there's so much untapped potential at the beginning. Like just keep going back and back and back, and I feel like it would be great.
I don't know about Grievous having his own show. I was looking at some of the comments. I don't know about Grievous.
I know. I agree. Some should have their own show.
I honestly would like to see one on bounty hunters. Why can't we have one on the guilds?
A general one? Yeah,
where maybe this week you're following Dangar, this one you're following Bosk, or they crisscross and they have fights against each other. I don't know. That'd be kind of cool.
Yeah.
I mean,
it could have been a spinoff of like Grief Karga's guild, right?
Yeah, it could.
Just call it the guild. And it could be different episodes, different bounties all over. Who knows? It could have been.
Yeah.
Could be.
I mean, they have like a full bounty hunters like comic series that they could even run off.
And books too.
Books. Yeah. But I also was always thinking it would be great to do a Mace Windu show, to bring Samuel Jackson into the fold, have them all grizzled, missing an eye, scarred up, whatever. Make him more like we saw Luke in Last Jedi, right? A little grizzly and curmudgeon-y, but have him start telling tales of back when, and then have like Michael B. Jordan be like a young Mace Windu. Oh, that'd be awesome.
Well, that's what I'm hoping the Lando series or movie? I don't know what it is now. I'm hoping that's what that is.
Are they going to continue with that story? I was hoping.
I think they are. I think it's
I think Donald Glover and his brother are working on it. Aren't they?
Good. Because if Glover's working on it, I think it'd be kind of cool. Because
that's what I was hoping that would be.
Needs.
Yeah, I talked
that's what I
about
was
it
hoping
with
that was gonna be.
yeah.
That would
Yeah,
that would be a good one.
what's in the Billy D telling stories, and then you
It
go
could
back
easily
to
be that.
Donald
Easily be
Glover.
that.
Yeah,
Like the Wonder Years Star Wars style. You know what I mean?
yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah,
That would be
that'd be
great.
amazing.
That would be awesome.
Oh, it's a Grievous comic. Huh? I didn't know that.
It was meh.
I'm not
I'm
a
sure
big.
there
I
is.
don't follow the comics and stuff, so not as much.
I don't follow
Dark Horse.
at all, really.
Yeah. I know. I've got one set. I've got like the Jedi. I can't remember, Jedi Council. It was made by Dark Horse, I think. But it was a Jedi Council one, and there was a bunch of different Jedi that we'd never seen before. So you got like Plo Koon's old master in it and stuff. So it's pretty cool.
Oh yeah,
But-
it's a run of 1 of 4.
Oh, okay.
The Grievous comics. I mean, they kind of look pretty dope.
I feel like Dark Horse did a pretty decent job of the comics when they had the rights to it. So
I mean,
Yeah.
the Dark Horse comics are some of the best comics that I've read. Like, I think they're just phenomenal. Like, I don't know, I like them a
Artwork
lot.
story.
yeah, kind of going off on a tangent here, but do you think Funko will leak some Star Wars pops for C2E2? I don't know. I don't think so.
Yeah, I mean, at the rate that Funko's going, probably not.
Yeah, I mean, I saw they did leak that Iron Man one, which looks cool, but I don't think we'll get anything Star Wars. But hey, prove us wrong, Funko. Prove
Yeah,
us
please
wrong.
do.
Please do.
Right? Yeah. For me, I would say another character though, like
What?
because I know it's tough to choose like 5 characters from this episode because like we've seen, like you guys both said, like we've seen all these characters in all the other episodes. We can't. It's tough. But
Yeah.
Omega was wearing a different outfit at the beginning of the episode.
Oh.
Um,
And then this one, she actually rode Batcher, which was cool.
I did notice that. I thought
So
that
the
was
pop
great.
ride of Batcher.
Yes.
Her
yeah,
on-
that can be.
Her on
That's a
top
good
of
call out.
Batcher. Yeah, I think her outfit's slightly different.
Yeah. It kind of
Yeah,
looks
she's kind of like wearing. It looks
kind of reminds me
like
of
almost like a
old school
Han
Battlestar
Solo's.
Galactica.
Yeah, there you go.
It really has that vibe to it, big time.
Smuggler's vibe or something, like she's turning into like a smuggler or something.
Yeah.
A liberator of antiquities.
There you
That's like my favorite, like little line. She's a pirate.
Yeah.
That was awesome.
But yeah, now we need a Omega on Batcher. Right.
Yeah.
pop ride,
That
so
would be fire.
I would love that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That'll come out when we get the Boba on the Rancor though.
But I'm
Uh,
really hoping we get some, 25-year anniversary of Phantom Menace.
Yeah.
I'm literally keeping my shelf somewhat like,
Yeah.
there's not a lot of pops that I have from that time period, so I'm hoping for some new ones to fill that gap.
Yeah.
It's tough.
Yeah. I don't know. Are there any like there weren't any other new characters in this episode, right? That's pretty much it. Asajj.
No, I think the creature would be too big to do. That
Yeah.
was my
I like that though. Like it was very similar to Ahsoka with the Purgle. It was very similar to yeah. Ahsoka
See, it
with the
reminded
Purgle,
me of
but,
when Ezra was helping Sabine and Hera out when they got stuck and they had those kind of like bat things, and Ezra
Yeah,
got
that too,
really
actually.
upset and
Yeah.
he made the big one rise. Like I thought that was kind of interesting, and I wasn't quite sure if it was caused that creature get caused by her using the Force or by her using the Force with the other things, and it would feeds on those because when he was, you saw that same
Yeah.
kind of fluorescent green from his kind of beak that he had.
Yeah, right. Yeah. But yeah, I think you're probably right, Patrick, about the Funko Pop. So the 25th anniversary, that would be probably one that we're getting pops for. So I'd be surprised if we get Bad Batch Funko Pops. We're all hoping we do, obviously, because
Yeah, I
we
know.
wouldn't keep doing
I
these
know.
these
They
top
are
fives from
announcing a
each episode.
HasLab, which I'm kind of curious what that would be.
Yeah,
HasLab.
yeah.
Because
But-
they've tried to pair that kind of stuff up with what's kind of ended or coming out. So I was wondering if they do the Mauler, the Marauder as the hat.
Maybe.
Yeah.
I mean, we did get the Frog Lady as a Funko Pop.
We did.
Yeah.
But
That's a Valentine's idea next year. Have Frog Lady and Frog Guy.
I still want a Frogman. I still want a Frogman.
Have them together. Like,
okay.
the hugging, like them hugging together. She was so happy. And you as an
I would
audience was happy.
I would buy that over the Pepto Pops any day.
Yeah, Frog Lady is one I finally picked up.
Yeah. I think aside from the Phantom Menace Pops, the only other Funko Pops we'll get is probably from the Acolyte.
Possibly.
So
hopefully.
Lots of characters from this. So we already like we said, the Black Series figures already got announced. So I think no brainers would be this girl. Who's what her name's May or something like that.
Yeah,
I think.
May.
I love the color of her outfit there, the purple and all that.
Like a dark purple. Yeah, I'm with that.
You know what they've been doing with the textures and stuff? If they do that little chainmail mask.
Yeah. So I think this one we could probably pick 5 characters each if we wanted to, because there's more than 5 characters.
I picked out 5 ahead of time.
Did you? Okay, Patrick, do you want to go first, and I'll kind of.
All right. So
what's your
first one is from that scene in the beginning with the guy in the white robes. I loved
Jedi Master
Jedi
Soul
white robe,
right?
Soul.
And he shows up a couple times, but the white robes are pretty.
That looks. We have never really seen that except for like Ahsoka the White. So like to me, this is really cool, and I think the gold tunic and everything against that will just have a nice contrast, a nice look to it.
Yeah, I agree.
Then, so you don't have to scroll too much. The second one would have been that one kind of character with the orange and yellowish little Jedi kid there in the front row there. I thought he was
the one that couldn't close his eyes.
Yes, he can't close his eyes. There he is. That one. I don't know why, but I love creatures, so I went with it. I said this guy is gonna look cute as a little. I know they probably won't do it.
Okay.
You know, I think that would be.
But they do a great job on aliens.
They really do. They really do.
Yeah.
Then my third one is that main character, younger adult. He's kind of got like the little dread hair.
Oh,
yeah.
Where's his name?
That guy.
That one. Oh my god.
I don't know. That guy. I think
that
hair alone will make for, and he'll have a robe, tunic on. I think that would make a cool pop because I've seen
yellow lightsaber and all, right? So
when they did the Black Panther and Killmonger's hair. So I'm thinking if they could do that, they're gonna do that guy's hair. It's gonna look dope.
Oh yeah, and that's one thing Funko's got really good at is hair. They've really improved on getting like this guy, right?
Yep.
Look at the hair on this guy.
I think
you look at
cool.
the Riva Funko Pop who has braids too. So like, this would be.
And then for my last one, it was an easy kill. For the last one, I would do the Wookiee, the Jedi Wookiee.
Kalnaka.
Okay, yeah. Kalnaka, Master Kalnaka. There he is.
I just think he's just gonna be
played by Jonas
Jedi, wielding Wookiee. That's just so cool.
Yeah.
Right,
is that 4 or is that 5? You said
4.
Oh, okay,
yeah, you're probably right. You're missing 4. One.
So then it was the girl. The bad girl.
I'll get a better shot. Yeah, her.
May.
Would you get this outfit or
I had her where she's by the
later?
Yeah, right there. I just thought that alone with the layers, I think would look cool. And whether we have, a chase could be
if she's like the main antagonist in this movie or in the show, then they'll probably do multiple of her. So we might get a hood up and hood down, like
or even
no version hood, and they might do this one too, right? With the mask up.
Because her hair looks cool. She's got the mask up, like she doesn't have a robe on. You get more details of what her belts and whatever she's got on.
Yeah,
it looks cool.
I'm torn which one I would want first, though.
I want
know.
whatever one has more purple. For whatever reason, the purple's speaking to me on that.
The purple, I like the purple. Yeah. How about you, Lex? You want to go next?
Sure. There was like a green lady at one point. I think we see her like twice, but she's like walking through the doors and she's like
she's one of the ones from the High Republic, is what we were told by Grayson when we were on with him.
There she is.
Yeah, that one. I think she is from the High Republic.
Yes, she is.
Vern or something.
She's supposed to be super powerful too.
Yeah, and she's got like that like lightsaber whip thing. Like that seems crazy.
Yeah. Crazy.
The other one, I was gonna say Kelnako, but the Mother Anastasia, the like witch lady, the Coven.
Oh yeah.
I feel like she would be cool.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, with the hair and the dress.
And she's got the thing on her head, the neck kind of jewelry. Like, I don't know, that could be cool. She's just like
yeah, that I agree.
That would be a good one.
I agree.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, who else was there?
Yeah. Yeah, there's a 5-pack of the Bad Batch, all without their helmets, so.
Yes, there was. I mean,
really, Galaxy of Heroes is releasing the Gungans for the 25th. Oh, that's a game though. That's the game on the Yeah, that'd be cool though. Get a 3-pack of Gungans.
That could be cool. I would be down. I would like that. As long as Jar Jar.
You get Boss Nass, Captain Tarpals, and another version of Jar Jar. Yeah. I'd be down.
That would be cool.
I mean, you could just give me Jar Jar in there.
Give me a pop ride of Tarpals on the little beast.
Yeah. 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 I forgot what Bad Batch pops are. Yeah, there's not too many, so the guy with the dreads, the actor is in a firefighter show. He's also in there was a show, Ordinary Joe, and it showed like 3 different possibilities of like
I think his name
what
is
his life
Yord.
turned out with.
I think it's Jedi Knight Yord or something.
It's a purple light. Yeah.
Purple light whip. Nice.
Light whip. I was close.
Yeah, love Jar Jar. Yeah.
In the books. Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, no, her hair would be
I'm excited for this character.
Yeah, that would be crazy. I feel like they could do that very well.
She's probably like a witch, night sistery thing. I don't know. It's gonna be cool.
Yeah, it's gotta be something. I would definitely want like, Jedi Master Soul, but we said him.
I mean, we can go with another. You can go with Soul.
There's that one girl who has the stuff on the side of her head and then like little horns.
Yeah.
She was like one of the Jedi Knights.
Daphne Keene, character.
Yeah.
Where is she?
She's in like one of those scenes.
When he's got the yellow lightsaber in the cave, you see it close. He's in front of him, right there.
Yeah,
her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought
she got her little like Padawan braid thing. That could be cool.
Yeah, she does have the braid too. Yeah.
And then I think my last one would be the lady that May's fighting that we see at like that little bar thing.
Carrie-Anne Moss. Yeah.
Yeah, her. Like, I don't know. I feel like the white robes, kind of how, like, I don't know, the pattern. I feel like that could be really cool. I just feel like I really like that, like, white tannish with, like, the dark brown, like, robe. I feel like that looks so, like, great.
Even just, like, in a stance like that with the hand out. Don't even give her a lightsaber. That's perfect.
Literally.
I'd be down with that.
I mean, put it on her hip or something, but.
Yeah.
That'd be awesome.
Yeah.
But yeah, those would be my picks.
So for me, I'm doubling up on some of the ones you picked. I would go Soul, white robes, like Patrick said, because it is clean. I would go again Carrie-Anne Moss's character because I love she's probably my favorite character in the trailer. I think just because she's so badass.
Yeah, she's
right. She's like I don't need to pull out my lightsaber. I'm just gonna use the Force. Like she went like full Ezra. The Force is my ally. I don't need a lightsaber. I'm just gonna fight you like this. So I would want her. And then I don't know. I think I like this version of May with the mask up, the chain. What do you call it? The vest or whatever. The armor, the chainmail armor. Yeah.
Yeah.
And the knife out.
Yeah.
Like the purple. Cool. I like the purple too, but like Yeah, I would want. I think I'd want that version. Again, Kalnaka, of course.
Have to have him.
I feel like that's just like
Have to have
a must.
Kalnaka.
That's a gimme.
Yeah. And then you know what? I'm gonna do two of her. I'm gonna do two different versions of May. I would want this one as my fifth one. So
Nice.
I think they both just look like really cool and like unique.
they're both. Oh, they do. They do.
Yep.
Yeah, Trinity, right? How crazy would that be? Because I know there's been rumors that Keanu Reeves has shot some stuff as Revan. Like how crazy would that be if he shows up in the series that Carrie-Anne Moss plays a Jedi and he shows up as Darth Revan?
Dude,
or
I would lose it.
like,
I would absolutely.
you got Trinity and Neo in the same series.
Crazy.
I mean, I feel like that would be so cool. I've been itching to have like a Revan, and I feel like a lot of people's fan cast is Keanu Reeves.
Yeah, do that because I just saw something the other day, and you guys both shop at GameStop. But GameStop, you can pre-order the Black Series Revan helmet. I haven't heard any announcements about it, but someone, a girl that I follow that does a lot of Funko stuff, said she went in and already used her. You know that for in the States you get like $5 reward points. She put that already on a Black Series Revan helmet, and they were like, "Okay, and did it."
Huh.
So,
I mean,
that would be crazy of what you're saying because that would be mind blowing.
And it would make all these people who are complaining, because a lot of people are complaining about the Acolyte, and they're like, you know what, we already have a great prequel to the prequels. It's Knights of the Old Republic, whatever. That's before this. But if they bring Revan in now, and then they're like, hey, you know what, we're gonna give you guys a Knights of the Old Republic movie starring Keanu Reeves, then it's gonna make all the everyone happy.
Yeah.
I would lose it. Like I would
like they give him a little cameo at the end, like Luke Skywalker, like he shows up at the end of the season or something.
I mean, what if
that's
just
the helmet turning into the camera, like looking back at
you? Like you mean at the end of the trailer there? What if that's
where the hands like out with the red saber? Right? I mean, I know that his saber is usually like purple, but I think he has a red one too. So like, what if they were just showing that to like throw us off?
Yeah, he does have a red one, right?
Yeah, I think he's got a red and a purple.
Yes.
Yeah, he does have a red and a purple.
According to my Funko Pop, it's red and purple.
My Funko Pop. It's official.
Because I think his like regular Jedi Knight Revan is like double purple. But I think his Sith is like a red and purple.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Let's do that. Let's spread the rumor. That's his
That's it, guys. You heard it here first.
You heard it here first. That is Keanu's hand. Oh, I didn't even share it. I should have it. There we go. You heard it here first. That's Keanu's hand.
You know, like I don't know. It's like it's definitely kind of crazy, but
that would be nuts. Breaking it here with that theory. That would be awesome.
I would lose my mind.
Put it this way, that would make this isn't what you guys think it is. That comment, it would blow people's minds. Like, oh, we definitely
Can you imagine though? I don't know though, because the robes kind of look brown, so it almost looks like I don't know.
But it could be the lighting.
Yeah,
it could be the lighting. Yeah,
who knows?
You're not wrong. People for the longest time thought Han Solo's jacket on Hoth was blue, but it's a brown jacket.
True. I wonder if they did that because of the action figure.
What?
The original Han action figure is always a blue coat.
Well, they did that because they thought it was blue, but it's the coloring on Hoth.
Yeah, it's
the jacket was actually brown.
Yeah, I have the giant 12-inch, version of that, and when I first got it, I'm like, it's brown.
It's my hand.
It's my hand. I
mean,
I don't know.
That would be crazy though. Like even if that's not Revan's hand,
what you got to do is well pick, tag Keanu in it. See if is this you?
I feel like I know you probably can't confirm it, but I'm just gonna say it's you.
Yeah,
I would love that.
If this is you, don't comment and don't like this post.
Well, just like send me like a heart, and I'll keep it between us.
Yeah,
that would be crazy.
Yeah, you'll be like that. What's that movie? There's a movie with Park, that Asian guy who's in the Marvel movies, and then there's that other girl, and she ends up like going on a date with Keanu Reeves. It's a pretty funny movie. Yeah.
What is it called? Oh
and then,
I think I know what you're talking about.
Do you know the movie? Yeah. I'm gonna look it up on IMDb. It's pretty funny. Going off on a tangent here again, like we usually do. That's okay.
I mean, it's about Keanu. I think it's valid.
It's safe. It's
safe.
Right.
I love him. He's so good.
I like that samurai movie he did a couple years back.
Oh, no, that wasn't the Ronin. No,
that was like the Ronin or something similar to that.
Like Last.
Yeah,
Ronin
maybe it was something like that. Yeah, I know. Yeah, okay.
That was kind of cool. I actually like.
Yeah.
It was different.
What's it called?
Different.
Oh, 47 Ronin.
Yeah,
that's right. 47 Ronin. Yeah, that was a good one.
John Wick, Matrix.
I mean, John Wick was great too. Like,
I like John all the John Wick.
Yeah, and the Matrix. Like, the Matrix was great.
Yeah, they even had an animated series for the Matrix, like a bunch of mini shorts that were pretty cool.
Yeah,
the Matrix.
Oh, is it the one with Keegan-Michael Kay? Is it that one that you're talking about? I don't know.
Maybe. Was he in it?
Because that one's like just called Keanu, and it's like with a cat.
No, I don't think. No, it's it's something else. It was a little more recent. I'm trying to find it here.
2020. Bill and Ted Face the Music.
No. That's another good one he did. The Bill and Ted series.
Yeah, they were fun.
The first two were better. The last one was kind of
a little bit. I thought.
Yeah, a little bit. Maybe he's not even credited in it. I'm gonna look up that other guy. Park, I think something Park. You know the guy I'm talking about, right? He's in all the Marvel movies and shows, like the Asian guy who works for S.H.I.E.L.D.
Yeah, because I think he's in the 3-body problem right now.
Is his name Park?
Oh, Park? No? Yes.
Randall Park. That's it. Yes. Randall Park.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he was in a movie.
That show. The 3-body problem. That was actually crazy.
I finished binging it in like a day and a half.
Always Be My Maybe. That was the movie. This movie.
Oh.
Have you seen it?
No.
Or no?
I don't think I've heard of it.
Oh.
Always Be My Maybe. Oh, yeah.
So there's a scene they go for dinner and her date is Keanu Reeves.
Get out.
Like the actual funny. Yeah. I wonder if it has a video of
that series that got a lot where
Beef.
She had road rage.
Yeah, Beef.
Yes.
Yeah, that was a great series. But yeah, there's a scene where she's like she's with Keanu Reeves, and then Keanu wants to fight Randall Park's character. He's like, "Oh, punch me, just punch me." That's like, "No, I don't want to punch you, Keanu." He's like, "Just punch me."
Yeah, his name is Benedict Wong, but I don't think that's the guy that's in Marvel.
No, but that Randall Park is also like he was in WandaVision as one of the S.H.I.E.L.D. agents.
Oh, I know who you're talking about now. Yes. Okay.
Yeah. But like, yeah, no, that was funny. Like that's gonna be Lex. Like next thing we know, she's dating Keanu Reeves.
I wouldn't be upset about it.
Makes him move up to Canada.
I would go wherever he goes. Don't worry.
Anyone who's ever met him has spoken nothing but kind words. Like he builds cycles. He's just into doing cool shit like that. Like Jason Momoa is kind of the same. I've heard a lot of cool things about him. Like he's a big Guinness fan of myself. So when I heard that, I was like, oh, he's had like his own Guinness made. Like he's cool.
Yeah, he's attractive too.
Yeah, he's probably not.
Who's that? Jason Momoa?
Lisa Bonet's never chosen bad on the guys she's married. I'll put it that way. She's done pretty well.
Yeah,
Lisa Bonet was. Well, she probably still was pretty damn good looking. She was gorgeous back in the day. You know,
and this is what we've come to on this Star Wars podcast.
Talking about other.
I was gonna say something. So
celebs.
I was watching I saw a clip from Hollow Knight Marauders. You guys know who that podcast, or you've heard of them. So they did a video and they were saying what they've heard. They heard what Crosshair and Asajj Ventress's ship name is. Did you guys see that clip?
No.
No, what is it?
Is it better if I play their clip just so they get the credit? I'll find it.
Pull it up.
Yeah, let me pull it up. Yeah, I'll find that clip so I can bring it up because it's that good. It's pretty funny. Yeah, the ship name. You know what the ship name is, right, Patrick? You're not like that old, are you?
A ship name?
Yeah, when you ship like two people to be together, it's like a couple name.
Yeah.
For like a couple that's not a couple, but you wish they were a couple.
Brangelina.
Like Brangelina, exactly. I think this is it. Let me know if you can hear it or not. Oh no, you can't. Hold on.
Have I lost my hearing?
Yeah, I'm not hearing anything.
Houston, we have a problem.
Right.
Did I turn my hearing aids on?
It says beeping.
Right.
Feedback.
Right? Ass hair. I think that's so hilarious.
What was it going to be?
The ship name, Ass Hair. Asajj and Crosshair. Ass Hair. Did you guys not hear it? Were you guys not able to hear it?
No.
That's what we were busting your balls about. We couldn't hear shit.
Oh, I couldn't hear you guys over the... Yeah. Their ship name, the I don't know who saw it where, but they posted that on Instagram.
That is so
their ship name is Asajj and Crosshair. It's Ass Hair.
That's actually funny.
It is. It's hilarious.
Hopefully, we kind of get more into the finale here. We kind of get to some. I know I'm going to hate saying it, but I want to see some ticking off of characters now. It's time to.
Yeah, I know. We're like, because we're past. Are we past the halfway point? Because how many episodes?
Yeah,
yeah. I think we passed it like 2 weeks ago.
Yep.
Yeah.
Because I think this is episode 9.
We're getting towards the end here, man. We got to get moving.
Yeah, because it ends
next week will be 10 and May, 11.
Yeah, and what worries me is knowing that Wanda Sykes' character is going to be in it, because usually when they do those are usually like not main missions. So if they get her involved in the main mission, great. But if it's a side mission, I'm like, oh my God, please stop having side missions. You know, this isn't the 18 we signed on for. Like, this is Clone Force 99. This is we're wrapping it up here. Like, come on, let's see them get in the Tantis. All hell break loose.
Yeah, 15 episodes. So, so 10, 11, and then we got 12, 13, 14, and that takes care of April, and then 15 would be May.
Hey, I was going to ask you guys, are you guys doing anything for May 4th? Are you guys planning anything? Going to anything for May 4th?
I mean, the Phantom Menace comes out, so I'll probably be there. So I don't know. That's the thing.
It's a Saturday.
We're gonna have to discuss later. We're gonna have to discuss it. So I don't know if we're gonna do an episode that day. So
because I know I'm going to, hopefully, I haven't heard back yet. But I'd like to. One of my Masonic brothers and I are trying to plan having a Star Wars movie marathon over at the lodge and showing what, like, I suggested just showing the best of each of the three, so you can kind of be inclusive of everybody, all the generations. So you get,
so you're going to show The Last Jedi then? Oh
yeah, sure. That's the only one we're going to show all day. We're going to rickroll them.
Just
you said the best of the three, so it'd be Empire, Revenge of the Sith, and
it would go Empire. I was thinking
Revenge
more
of the
like
Sith, and then
Revenge of the
Last
Sith,
Jedi.
Empire, and it's Jedi. Force Awakens.
Hey, I had my backup earlier today. You were in the chat, Patrick. I had the guys from Jedi Talk supporting me.
I couldn't, but they like Last Jedi a lot.
I know.
Weak.
The guys from Jedi Talk, the Jedi Talk podcast.
I see that there's a lot of great pieces in Last Jedi. I love
No, the whole
Snoke's
thing's a
performance.
great piece.
Love
The
it.
whole thing's a great piece.
That angry Luke drinking green milk. That was just bad.
That was Mark's idea, wasn't it? To do the milk like that, I think.
Probably because he was so upset about doing a spiteful thing to do that. Like, and that was like to let the fans know, yeah, I'm totally disagreeing of how this character is too. I'm gonna be so irreverent right now. That's what clicks in my head. If I had to have motivation, that would have been the motivation to do that scene.
No, I think that's Mark just being Mark. And
they spent a lot of money to get those things, those cows there, whatever those things are, whatever they call them, space cows. It was a big production to get that. So like, I hope that scene was worth it, because to me, dollars to donuts and what was spent and what the crowd got out of it, not worth it. Not worth it at all. For that fucking 10 seconds, not worth it at all.
I thought it was funny. I enjoyed it.
I know you do. You love that damn movie.
I'm not the only one.
If they reboot anything, they'd reboot the sequel trilogy.
I'm not the only one who loves it, though. There's a lot of people who are open about it.
Yeah, again, I didn't mind it. I'm not a big fan of it. I didn't want my Luke being old and curmudgeon-y, and I still had a problem with not saving him for the end to let him go, and not have any original trilogy members for the final Skywalker.
I mean, yeah, that's that. I will say, I wish I did like the three of them together in one scene, at least somewhere in the sequel.
Never got them all together. It was just, I'm so surprised they didn't do that in the first one. Like, how they missed that is beyond me. I don't know.
Yeah.
I guess, you can't plan for life. Like, we just had this happen with Ahsoka too, with Ray Stevens, So I want to see more Balin.
Yeah, I'm hoping we get a Tales of the Jedi with Balin and Shin, and then who was the other two that I was thinking? Asajj and Asajj. No, just Asajj as like the other main focus, like her growing up, getting her backstory, getting some different stories with her.
I wouldn't be surprised they throw in something Acolyte related.
I mean, the actress said that there was like you said, there was an entree and a dessert, so maybe Tales is like an entree. We'll see.
I don't know.
We'll see. Oh, Gianni, there we go. There's our boy, Gianni. Hey, what's up?
What's up?
What to do?
Right? We're going off on a bit of a tangent, getting off topic here. I mean, we are kind of done talking Funko Pops from this episode because there wasn't a whole lot to talk about this week. But yeah, no, we're kind of going off on a tangent here. But hey, Rolando also in the house.
Hey, Rolando's here.
Hey, Rolando. Thanks for hopping on, fellas. Appreciate it. Yeah,
absolutely.
But yeah, hopefully we get something soon. Like I said, May 4th's coming up. We should get a big announcement. I'm assuming, because we got a big announcement last May 4th, right? Which was when we got the what was it? It was
kind of a little more uneventful.
It was a wave of gaming greats. Yeah, it was a gaming greats, but it was something else got revealed that week too, wasn't it?
I remember the 4 gaming greats.
Yeah, there was something else as well. We'll have to go back and watch our own episode to see what it was.
I'm sure we talked about it.
Yeah.
What was it?
Yeah, there was something else. There was other stuff. Because there was a lot that dropped that day.
There was definitely a lot of
Hyperspace Heroes? Was it the Hyperspace Heroes that got announced that day?
Maybe it was Hyperspace. Did Maul get talked about? Metal Egg Maul? No, because he was New York Comic Con.
Oh my God, what was it?
I can't recall.
Yeah, I know there was more. It wasn't just the 4 pops. There was more than that.
I'm gonna try to look through our episodes.
Could have been. Maybe it was Hyperspace Heroes. I can't.
It might have been.
I feel like the Hyperspace Heroes was
late. It might have been later. I know now. I feel like a bad. I feel like a bad podcast now. We're horrible. Right, we're horrible.
Gosh.
Going off topic. We can't even remember previous episode content.
Right? We're horrible. Yeah.
You're trash.
I feel like the Hyperspace Heroes was like a leak
It was
from like
later.
a convention.
Yeah.
Yeah,
don't remember.
I know that it was a something that was part of a convention, but I can't remember.
There was something. There was something else, though. There's definitely something else.
Was it Return of the Jedi skiff and stuff like that?
Oh, maybe it was Return of the Jedi stuff. Yeah, it might have been the 40th anniversary. No, it was the Kenobi stuff.
No, I
the
think
Vader.
Yeah.
I got it right here, May 4th. It was the cracked mask Vader, the first 2-pack, the Ahsoka versus Maul.
The Princess.
Yeah, Hyperspace Heroes was one of them. Yeah,
Leia soda, Greedo soda.
Yeah, the Ned B. So it was a Kenobi wave. We got the gaming greats with the Grievous, with this Grievous here.
We got the first Clone Wars pack.
Yeah, the first Clone Wars pack, and then the Greedo soda, and I think it was the Leia soda that came out at the same time. So
yeah, those are pretty fire. Those are pretty fire announcements. So hopefully we get something good.
Yeah, there was definitely a lot. Wow.
Yeah, I think we got to get. Oh, I don't know. Like, do they announce the Phantom Menace stuff before May 4th because that's when it comes out, or is May 4th when they announce it? Because the actual anniversary is what, May 20th or something, around Memorial Day or something.
Yeah,
well, I think they're showing it in theaters on the 3rd, or at least down here they are. So maybe.
Yeah, same here. Actually, they got tickets available.
I purchased tickets for the 3rd.
Did you already purchase? I didn't purchase tickets yet. My friend did already. Too.
I immediately at 12 o'clock, 12:01, I was on AMC and I purchased tickets. I was like, I'm not missing that. We're like in the back, right in the middle. Nice. It's gonna be great.
You're one of those people, eh? You sit way at the back, eh? I sit like middle.
Well, it's not like way. No, it's like the middle, but it's not like up at front. I don't know. It's like towards the back, but it's not like against the back.
I sit closer to the front, in the middle of the.
No, I can't. My eyes are too sensitive for that. I gotta sit in the back, but I need the surround sound.
Yeah. No, I don't know. Maybe May 4th, because like I said, the actual anniversary isn't until later. So maybe May 4th is when they announce it.
I'm trying to like scroll through Funko's website to see when they posted, or like their Instagram of when they like officially announced the gaming greats and stuff.
Yeah, they're not horrible. I mean, I feel like it if we can't remember our past episodes.
I mean, we're at 61. Like,
we cover
a lot of stuff.
Covered a lot. Yeah.
Whether they're figments of our imagination, we'd like to see come to fruition as a Funko Pop, or announcements. But we cover it all. I would say we're kind of like an official source at this point.
No, but like we're one of the main Star Wars Funko podcasts. I think we're like
I think we're the only one that's like solely dedicated.
Yeah, solely Star Wars Funkos. Yeah, the other ones are like all Funkos, but we're and I think we take great pride in that, being the only Star Wars Funko Pop podcast. So
yes,
and we appreciate everyone watching and listening. So hopefully we get some news soon. But I think that'll do it for this episode. It's we kind of got off topic there, but it's always a good time talking about Star Wars in some shape or form. We try and keep it Funko Pops, but hey, sometimes we get too excited about the other stuff. But you know what? It's all in relation to like stuff coming out. Yeah, it's all in relation to stuff coming out. But yeah, I think that'll do it for this episode. Patrick, where can people find you when you're not chatting Funko Pops on here?
All right, when I'm not here with you and Lex, or sometimes we have a guest, I'm on my own channel, Poptography, and you can find me also on social media, Poptography YT. And on my channel, I do creative images of Star Wars Funko Pops, as well as unboxings and toy hunts for Star Wars Funko. So that's basically what I do. But enough about what I do. What do you do when you're not here with us, Lex?
Well, when I'm not here with you guys and any guests that we might have on, I'm on my own channel, which is Jedi Lex, and I kind of just do everything and all things Star Wars, conventions, unboxings, reactions, kind of try to keep it light. I do have an idea for a video that I want to put out in anticipation for May 4th, kind of like different ideas that people could do if they're looking to do stuff on May 4th. So maybe I'll do that. So definitely stay tuned. But Chris, when you're not here with me and Patrick, where can people find you?
Well, when I'm not on here with you two beautiful people, you two beautiful, fabulous people, I'm on my own channel doing weekly Star Wars reviews, doing the Star Wars fan battle every Saturday at 2 p.m. Eastern. So come check that out. And going to be burning some Star Wars Funko Pop boxes pretty soon. So yeah, that could either be a big dumpster fire, literally, or could get some views. Could get a lot of views. Hopefully.
Well, make sure Tony. Make sure you have Tony on the
stream.
I'll tag
him. I'll tag him. I'll tag him in all the posts. But yeah, thank you everyone for watching and listening. If you are listening to us on Spotify and Apple Music and everywhere you can find our podcast, or thank you everyone, and we will see you in the next episode.
Bye,
See you guys.